Hello and welcome to Valheim. Um, this is a game that I know very little about. It's in early access on Steam, and I recently saw a trailer. Well, actually, I saw a trailer for it, having seen an article about how it had rapidly become someone's favourite survival game. So a game set in like a Norse sort of afterlife, uh, mortuary realm, a little bit of purgatory thrown in there for good measure, and apparently with survival elements. So I'm curious, and I'm going to be starting it for the first time with you. So let's dive in, shall we? Start game. Select my character. Well, I suppose my character is new, so let's go with the new character. That's an interesting looking fellow there. Hello, Michael Sanguine. Hello, good afternoon. Skin tone, got a slider all the way from ghostly white to very, very dark. Interesting. I don't know. I'm just going to be in the middle, I guess. I'll be in the middle. No hair. He looks like he's got hair. The shade is on him. Looks like he's got chest hair. But oh, it's head hair, braided hair. Intriguing. Long. We can turn our character around. That's handy. Playing Frostpunk in an Ice Age apocalyptic Britain. Blimey, that sounds dramatic. Sounds very dramatic. Let's see. No. It's a bit. That's kind of cool. Kind of like 90s cartoon hero. So I think I'm actually in the Thundercats. Bit of a Norman hairstyle there, short at the back, long at the front. Definitely going to go with the beard. Oh, I like that. Let's go with that look. Hair tone. Should we go for slightly auburn? Shame we can't zoom in. Blondness. They have a they have a blondness slider. Why do you have a blondness slider? Is this because the idea the Vikings were blonde? Is that it? I suppose you could be adding a bit of, you know, stale urine treatment to your hair to get rid of the nits. Maybe that's what they're getting at. Bit of strawberry blonde going on. Let's go with that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Enter name. Oh, enter name. Okay, well, I'll use the name I used to use at Jorvik. Let's do that. I'll go with Ulf. I know Ulf was no, Ulf was was a friend of mine. What was it? It was Hagbard. Ulrich. That was it. Ulrich Hagbard. Ulrich. So let's go with Ulrich. Hagbard. I like it. Done. I got some clothes, okay. Some simple clothes. Start. Gonna wait until release to play this. Yes, yeah, well, as I say, this is early access, but I simply had to give it a go. The trailer has quite a serious metal soundtrack, you know, going on. So I was intrigued. 5 characters minimum. World name. Let's go with Supheim. Done. Server password. Do I need a server password at this point? No. If I make one, I'll make one at a later point. Start. Now, apparently this can be between 1 and 10, 10 players, I think, on the server. Intriguingly. My Field School in Archaeology was cancelled for the second time since COVID began. Oh man. It's not easy though. It's not easy having COVID secure digging at the moment. Especially if people are being actively tutored in techniques. You've got to have so many plates spinning in the air at the same time. I'm not surprised it was cancelled. A shame though. So we're loading. Let's see how. Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the boughs that held their prison to the world tree, and left it to drift, unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of the sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of their warriors. Dead to the world, they would be born again in Valheim. Okay? Or is this a Valkyrie? Is this me? Or is this a Valkyrie being carried, do you think? I'm like, those things that you throw at, in the 90s, you'd sort of throw them at windows and their sticky hands and feet you'd sort of all the way down the window. That reminds me of that anyway. So interestingly, this game is being played in a window. Oh, you can turn the mouse and look around. It's quite nice, glistening feathers there. Can we move? There we can't. And whoosh, landing. I bring tidings. Mouse 1, attack. Mouse 3, secondary attack. Mouse 2, block. Mouse 2 plus space, dodge. So mouse 2 is... that's block, I guess. Secondary attack. And I guess here we are now to survive. The prof who introduced me to your videos was supposed to teach me in field school. He's trying to get one approved at a different city. Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Oh, hello. E, talk. Welcome to the 10th world, warrior. I am Hugin, one of Odin's ravens, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Okay. Good to know. So there's a deer. There's a skull man. There's a dragon, I guess. And there's a man mountain. And then there's a tall, kind of like the bad guy from Tales from Earthsea, I think. Oh, skill improved, I jumped. Hello, Beck. You've heard good things about this game. So have I. I've been seeing lots of PC Gamer magazine. Is that what it's called? Anyway, Google recommends articles about this game to me all the time, so I figured I would give it a go. It's a little bit clunky at the moment, but we shall see. So it's WASD, walking controls, mouse is the camera. It's quite a nice graphical style. A little bit like with Nintendo games, they tend to, for example, especially for Zeldas, they will take they'll create a graphical style based upon hardware limitations. In this instance, they appear to have gone for a slightly blurry skybox and a sort of a moderately pixelated and vague graphical style. But again, this is early access, so all these things are bound to change, are they not? So do we press 1 to get out a torch, I take it? Yeah? Hit things with a torch. Brr. Oh, it's a club. Skill improved 1. Clubs. So is this just a game where you improve by doing things? Or just hit a grayling? Am I meant to be hitting you? Guess so. Is he okay? Oh, my friend, you just beat my friend to death. Oh. Okay, sorry. I apologise. I want to try this medieval city builders coming out called Manor Lords and Becastled. I'm eager to try a modern medieval city builder. Not least because one of my favourite games of all times is Stronghold, and it would be nice to play a different take on that, or a more modern take on that. It's interesting. Block has this very momentary action. Maybe you literally have to block at the point of being attacked. Potentially. The meadows. Oh. I'm just hitting things now. What if my club will, yes, it does appear to have a life bar. If you look at the top there. New item. Okay. Well, Valheim at least is not Helheim. Helheim would be murky and grey, and there'd be rivers of urine, and it'd be a very dull place to be set. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing toward the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. It's a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Okay. Nice compass. Symbol on the stone. So Eikthyr is over here, and that is our world that we're in. Intriguing. How do we leave this? Press escape. You should try these new games inspired by Caesar and Pharaoh, like Nebuchadnezzar. Very similar gameplay and art styles. Yeah, no, I should. And I've been looking to try and get into, or back into, a few different types of gameplay, different modes of gameplay recently. Racing games, FPSs that don't have to have a storyline, things that aren't just open world action games, which tend to be my bread and butter. Certainly in live streams tend to be my bread and butter. I presume I must have an inventory. Oh, skill improved, swimming. And now I'm going to get killed by frogs. Get away! Oh, they're not frogs, they're like lily pad lizards. Called necks. Okay, so my life is regenerating. That's good to see. Wet. 1 minute 44 seconds. Okay, so they've got some fairly complex considerations going on. So they will dry out over time. That's interesting. There's a boar over here. Ow! I died! Oh, they'll get a little grave marker. Oh dear. Oh no. Gamer Zach is a great YouTuber who focuses a lot on RTS and city builders. Did a whole series on Caesar 3. That did way better than I ever expected it could. Such an ancient game. Interesting. Okay. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone away. Oh. Do I need to go and get my stuff from where and when I died? Let's see. Just received a message from someone on my phone. Just a second. Oh, that doesn't pause the game. Ah! Looks like it might be a work-related message. Hang on. Oh, okay. Someone's asking me to share something. Okie dokie. Hail, warrior! Oh, hail, maiden. Oh, go away! Ah, the gods are merciful. That's what I say to you. Sorry, I shouldn't do that into a microphone, should I? Yep, so I've got no clothes. Because I was attacked by a frog type thing. Hello. Each time you're struck down, you will forget a small part of your abilities and drop your belongings at the site of the accident. If you wish you were home by now, I'd recommend building a bed wherever home may be. Okay. How do I build a bed? That's a good question. Now, being early access, I wonder if there are likely to be any tutorials or not, or if this is something that one has to go looking for in the forums. Come on, you strange man in your what look like leopard skin underpants. Thankfully, I don't own a pair of leopard skin undies. Okay, did we... Oh, where's my... Here? I'm trying to kind of find where I died. And in the process, I think I'm risking death. Nope, I go to map. Would that be M? Yep. It's a little bit over here. Oh, it's like a stamina gauge at the bottom. Right, okay. That makes sense. Oh, come on, man. Stamina. Stamina. You're doing it all wrong. Oh no, okay, I'm just gonna fall. I thought I'd be going into battle by now with foul beasts set on combating the Old Father. But no, instead I'm struggling to climb a hill. This is more like a Greek tragedy than a epic Norse afterlife. Ah. Okay, come here. I will punch you. Okay, did I get some leather scraps? Those are in inventory. I, no. V, no. Q? No, Q seems to be run. X. X is sit down. No. Let's see, settings, controls, run, toggle walk, inventory, tab inventory, okay. Tab, leather scraps, okay. pick up the branch. It's good to know. New crafting material. Hello, Hugin. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up, and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Okay. Good to know, Hugin. Can we pick up this stone here? No. Which stone can we pick up? This stone. No. Can we pick up this stone? We can pick up this stone. Nice. So now we get a tab. Just to drop them on each other. Crafting. Ah, right. So I need 5 wood, 4 stone to craft a stone axe. So it's one of these sorts of games then. I see. I see. I comprehend. Okay, stick. Pick up the branch. Thank you. Stone. Can't believe I lost my clothes. One of the first things I did was die and lose my clothes. Ooh, those fruits. Raspberries, nice. Oh, hello, here again. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try always to have at least a couple of different meals ready. Okay. So yes, it's one of those games, eh? One of those games. Dandelion. If only we could make dandelion and burdock, that would make me very happy. An afterlife with dandelion and burdock. Surely that's a good thing. No, 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 no. No. Go away. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. No, no, we survived. No items though. Ooh, a little. Could this be like a little house, like a chicken coop? I claim this house in the name of Ulrich. Yeah, shelter. Nice. So I presume maybe there are elements of weather, because I know that wet we had a timer for just before when he was wet. Maybe if it rains or snows we have to get into shelter. That would be good. Yeah, well, dandelion and burdock. It's yeah. D&B. To be honest, I've kind of over the years I've sort of grown out of fizzy drinks. We don't tend to stock, you know, cola or maybe some iron brew. You can find that in the house sometimes. But yeah, I think I might get me some dandelion and burdock later on. Let's see, is it snowing? Very gently, so yeah, we should be able to pop out to the shops. So I've got wood. Need another stone. There's a little stone there. It's quite pleasant music, you know, non-offensive. Okay. Climbing the mountain is so hard to do. Right, tab. We need 2 more wood. Just drink squash, really. Don't drink fizzy drinks unless it's a mixer with some alcohol. And I rarely drink alcohol. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Rum and Coke is something I have had recently, or more recently than I've had coke on its own. Resin. I did resin. Yes, I very nearly didn't do today's live stream because I thought I was going to be having a meeting with someone on Teams, but they cancelled. Oh, go away! So boring. Yep, this is the proud afterlife that this Viking, I'm sure, imagined for himself. Hopefully I get to run away from boars in my undies. White Russian. Blimey, you're having a rum and coke right now. Blimey. Great minds think alike. And I've never had a White Russian, I have to say. Perhaps I missed. Oh, go away! Okay, I need more wood. I need a wood, then I can make I need a wood. Sort of thing you can only say in computer games. What? Mumble rumble. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to where I just died. Hopefully get some wood. So I died over here. Make an axe. Then make a bed. I guess. Right. Open. Items recovered. Well, that's a relief. No, no clothes, obviously. Right, wood. You feel cold? Yes, of course I feel cold. I've got no clothes. Shoot. Okay, I need wood. No, well, I need fire. I need something. Cold corpse run. Oh, just go away. Nope, nope. Right, there we go. Ha 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 ha. Necktail. Sure, I needed that. Okay, Hugin, can you help me with some fire? When the temperature drops at night, or if you're wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Okay, thank you for that. Just need a fire. I just need fire. That's all I need. Torch. Craft resin plus wood. Okay, let's see. Can we? Ah, ha ha ha! Would that keep me warm? Can I set fire to something and make a Oh no, that's not. It says mouse 3. My mouse has several random other buttons, but none of them seem to do the second attack. Okay, how can we craft a fire? Fire. Just an axe, club, hammer. Nope. We mix it with that. Put that into slot 2. Slot 1. Use wood on what? To make a fire. I feel like Tom Hanks in Big. Throw ice pod. Vodka, milk, and Kahlua or Bailey's on ice. Tastes like either an alcoholic milkshake or coffee, depending on how much Bailey's Kahlua is in it. Interesting. Bailey's on ice sounds quite nice. I am cold. I'm still cold. Okay, where's the shelter gone? Shelter. No, 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 no. Shelter's going to be up here, I think. There you are. Are you? Yes, you are. So if we get into here, does this help? I guess not. Oh. Okay. Apparently our bubble friend is coming over this evening to play. Got a meeting, but you'll be lurking. Fair enough. Good lurker. Always welcome. But yes, our bubble friend will be coming over to play Broken Sword this evening. We'll continue playing Broken Sword. Go away, Grayling. Shoot. Aha. Can we get any stuff? Got some resin. Nice. Okay. Can we gather anything else? Beach. Can't gather that. Put our torch away from it. It's not. It's yeah. It's not quite the game I sort of imagined it would be. So far, but I'm having some fun. More resin. Good to know. Should we eat a? How do we eat the? Put it. Do we sign it to 3? Can't eat more raspberries. Okay. Okay. So I need to make a stone. No, sorry. To make a stone axe, I need 3 more wood. Let's go find more wood. No, can't gather beach. There's a ball. Wood! 2 more wood to go. Kalua. Kalua. Bon nip bana vip nini bon. Bari grana vip nini bon. Universal greeting. Any more word? See, there's wood lying around, but wood that I could pick it up. Like I've seen screenshots of people have built, big, impressive, long houses in this game. They've developed fairly complex tools and weaponry, so clearly more options become available to you as time goes on. Wood, 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 wood. Wood, 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 wood. Nope. Birch. And presumably beech and birch I'll be able to harvest with my stone axe. I get a little bit more wood to make one. Raspberries. But with the light for now. Put out the light. No, what's your day? Wood branch. Hey. So now I can craft a stone axe. Crafting. Okay, it's gone into slot number 4. So now, oh, we can have a torch and an axe out at the same time. So now can we chop this tree? Wood cutting. If only I still had my clothes. Then this progress would really feel satisfying. So now do we enter essentially the Minecraft portion of the gameplay. Let's put away our torch. The sun is rising over Valheim. This guy. Oof. Read the sacrificial stone. Wanderer, look to your feet that tread upon our tomb. 1,000 bones without their meat will drag you to your doom. Sounds like quite a pleasing rhyme. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not careful, I'm gonna get leather scraps, okay. So what else can we craft now then? That's a club, hammer, torch, club. I would like to be able to craft food or clothing. Right, yeah, so life and food down the bottom there, gauges, which are probably being obscured by my face on the stream. Oh no! Don't stand under the tree when it's falling. Ulrich, honestly. Honestly. Well, at least I died just over there somewhere. Nope, over there somewhere. So some interesting lighting. Oh, it's rain and wind. Oh, okay. Right, where's my grave? Marker, where are you? Well, there's a log, but where's my grave? So I can get my axe back. There it is. Items recovered. Okay. So go 4. Oh, chop the tree that we just fell. into slightly smaller logs, okay. And then lots of wood. This has the this looks a little bit like the some of the strange crafter survival games that I see advertised to me on you know, on YouTube videos. Wood. So I'm having to keep on checking my phone because this meeting that we didn't have may well result in emails being sent my way. No. Okay. Okie dokie. So what are our crafting options now? Can we do anything about this shelter? Do we have to demolish the shelter in order to fix it, I wonder? To see. I don't want to demolish the shelter, it'd be nice to be able to fix it. Would it not? No, no, don't hit the thing. Nope, nothing specific for rebuilding just yet. Okay. E stone pickup. E stone pickup. E. It'd be nice to be able to make a fire before night comes again. More resin. Do I just need to get as many resources as possible at this stage? Stay alive and hopefully then learn more crafting? And I'm saying that, you know, as someone who does, I do play crafting games and adventure, crafty survival sim type things. So, I'm guessing that's what I have to do. Oh no! Go away! Go away! I see you, neck. Although I can't hit you. You can hit me. Let's swim across here and see what's on the other side of the river. The stone axe trope is an interesting one in computer games. It's interesting. I mean, it's certainly probably one of the things that people presume is an early and simple, straightforward tool to craft, and therefore makes sense as one of the first things that your character might create. But I wonder if that's an instinctive thing, like or a culturally sort of known thing. People just get, well, of course, stone tools, of course. Or if it's actually something that's based in a little bit of research, looking into things like stone tool making. I'm inclined to think the former rather than the latter, but seeing as we're essentially at the moment we are doing, Yeah, this is stone. Oh, that's my old. Oh, you can go back. This is where my clothes will be. Hey, that's good. So your graves are they don't disappear when you die for another time before. You don't have to go straight to the grave in your next life pass, life existence. That's good to know. Okay. New material, raw meat. Man. Mushroom. Skills. Valheim Compendium. Yep. Message log. Oh, I don't appear to be able to put on any clothes yet. Maybe they weren't in that grave. Oh no, because I lost my clothes on the mountainside, didn't I? Did I not? Yeah. So wherever that grave is, if I can find it, is where my clothes will be. If you're just joining the stream, that sentence makes perfect sense, I promise you. Okay, so if we go back across the river, I think it's on that hillside over there where I might find the grave that contains my clothing. Raspberries, branch, wood. Oh, shoe. Somewhere up here. I've perished and lost my clothes. Then again, that is a feature of not so much necessarily this realm, but certainly Valhalla, dying and coming back again endlessly. Maybe it makes perfect sense to leave your clothes in the grave where you were last killed. Nope. Where on earth is my grave? Or maybe, because of where I died, weirdly on the hillside, the grave didn't spawn. That's a possibility, is it not? Dear. It's a distinct possibility. More wood. Craft another stone axe. So, Hugin suggested making a bed. I wonder how I learned to make a bed. Well, he also said that you sort of relearn things by becoming familiar with them. Don't let the fear fall on me. Live and learn. Well, after live and learn. So maybe I need to find a bed to learn what a bed is. That's an epic story problem, isn't it? If ever I heard one. I'm on a quest to find a bed. What is a bed? I don't know yet. I don't know. How will you know if you found one? I don't know. I think I'll just feel it. Ooh, is that a building I spy? With my little eye. This is practically a meadow. There's another little wooden building. It's quite nice. The sunlight there. You can practically feel the warmth on your skin. Go back to map there. Okay, yeah, this is a big area that I've got to explore. Hello, dear. Deers, hello, deers. No, actually, that's not true. The multiple of deer is deer. This is something that always bothers me when people talk about reindeer. Off to see Santa's reindeers. It's like, no, you're not. Of course, you can't criticise small children and their parents for being excited. Well, but then again, you can criticise them for bad grammar. That's pretty. That's quite pretty. I like it. Little ponds. Oh no, with necks. Have at me. You guys are useless. Not leaving me any good resources, really. Flint. Ooh. How could that be useful for making a fire? Oh. But again, this isn't really Scandinavian Iron Age living, is it? I mean, that said, though, I mean, people have used flint and stone to make tools, no matter that, you know, since that was a thing in the Stone Ages. But oh, here we go. This is it. This is getting a bit more like what I recognise and would expect in a Viking afterlife. Nope, no resources. Oh, what's this? What are you? Black Forest. Oh, it's quite nice actually. That's quite pretty. Hello, Hugin. You have wandered into the Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying a Kthir. Okay. Fair enough. I shall not come any closer. Or go any further into Black Forest. Even if I do fancy a gatto. Black Forest is the delicious part of the map, seemingly. Are there any cherries around? Some kirsch, maybe? I still have no clothes. So does flint give us any additional crafting options? No, I have 2. Can be shaped into sharp blades. Okay. As you'd expect. The world tree extending up above us there. Oh! Raw meats added. You feel cold. Of course I feel cold. I have no clothes. I don't know how to make fire. Help me. So let's get our torch out. Let's craft a torch actually. Can we renew that torch? Possibly not. Now, can we set fire to something to warm ourselves up? Hello, Mr. Nolan Friedland. How you doing? Another dandelion? Yes. I shall pick the dandelion. It's about to make a fire. How can I make a fire? Can I drop wood? Would that help me? So if we got some wood. Yeah. And we drop it there. Can we then set fire to it? Wood pick up. No. Oh. No. No. Ah. Come on, man. You can do this. You can do this. Maybe you can't. Okay, if we put our axe away. Ah, come on. Nope. No, we can't set fire to the wood. Okay, I'll pick it up. Been sick for a month. Currently wearing a heart monitor. Oh, man. Do we know what caused the sickness? Or I mean, obviously you don't have to say if you'd rather not, but that's a real shame. Skill improved. Swim 2. That's quite pretty. I wonder what the guiding principles for the people making this game was. You know, I wonder what the vision is. No idea what caused the illness. Oh dear. Well, that's never good, is it? Can we me get into here? Oh no, I'm being followed by... Ow! Someone's chucking stuff at me. Oh, go away, will you? Can I eat a raspberry? Will that help me? Oh. Okay, yeah, clearly there are just more violent things around here. Need to get back to roughly where I'm from, or where I first landed here. Oh, there's another shelter just there that we can't fix. With flies around. Oh, these guys are determined to hurt me. Get my axe out. Can I combat them? Oh, there's loads. Yeah, no, I thought that might happen. Rats. Eugen the Raven offers helpful hints. You feel cold. I do feel cold. Where on earth did I die? I died all the way over here. Can we get there? To get all my stuff back again. That's approximately in this direction. Is it? No, it's this direction. Well, I won't go into the water just yet. I'm going to make my way along the riverbank. Try and get me stuff back. Looks like I'm getting closer. This game is in its early release on Steam, so I think it's subject to improvements and change. It's $19.99 or just over £15 in UK money, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna keep on coming back to it. The trailer, to be fair, actually, the trailer just has awesome music. That's one of the reasons I was like, yeah, metal. That'll be fun. But I guess you do slightly roll the dice, don't you, with early access. There's also been a couple of different articles I've seen recently extolling the virtues of this game, which also had me intrigued. So I guess yeah, I shall stick with it. I shall see where it goes. I'm not just going to judge it on my first experience with the game, because I may well be playing it awfully. My grave is this way, I think. To remember as well, there were lots and lots of hostile creatures That's why I died. There's one. Ow. Just hurt myself by jumping too high. So I'm wet for another 15 seconds apparently. Don't fall in the water. Oh, you pillock. Oh. Well done. Well done. Well, there's my grave at least. I can get my stuff back. Still notably though, no clothes. Day 3. We're getting warmer. Oh, come on, let me up. Let me up. There we go. Ulrikhagbad. Items recovered. Good, good. Well, let's see. Yeah, I've kind of been over there. But I might as well fill in this grey bit. Back across the water. I don't know, what's his corpse run? Yes, there definitely is chance of me returning to Kingdom Come. And I do also want to do the monastery quest line. I think I just got a little bit put off by some of the comments about how badly I was playing the game. But also, actually, one person in particular was very harsh, suggesting that I talked too much. Now, presumably they were after a gameplay stream as opposed to a stream where maybe someone's making archaeological or historical observations as we go, or gameplay design observations as we go. So, you know, I've come to terms with that. But at first, I was a bit irritated by it. Or you know, it came at a time when I was a bit stressed, so I kind of stepped away. But yes, I do want to return to the game. I shall do. Heed these words of Ulf, a poor settler in a strange land. You will find here good stone and wood. All you need to build a house. You will need to craft a roof to keep out the rain. Then you will need walls to stop the roof from falling down. What do you need the walls to put the roof on? Really? Finally, you must have a door, or it will be much harder to go in and out. These things Ulf has learned for himself. Now he writes them on this stone to help others. Pray to Odin for his soul. Okay, well, hopefully Ulf's soul is well looked after. Oh, you like the way it... Well, that's exactly, yeah. And that's the thing. I need to bear in mind that, you know, there will always be some people who don't like aspects of what you're doing, and... yeah. Also, as well, I'm entering a bit more of a clear headspace after a few months of difficulty. So I'm hoping to return to some more regular Archaeosoup broadcasting, you know, artifacts and in focus and all this kind of thing. Not least having done some really nice tidying and sorting in the office. I've solved various sort of infrastructure problems that I've had for years now, and you know, it's funny, you just sort of learn to live with things that aren't quite right. When you're distracted or feeling a bit down, you know, or feeling overwhelmed, you know, by the world. So yeah, I'm feeling I'm feeling better. I'm tired. I think that's COVID. You know, that's the pandemic. I think we're all feeling a bit tired at the moment, aren't we? Taking a class on medieval religion, studying the famous letters of Abelard and Heloise, a priest and nun in love. Oh my, my. They sound worthwhile reading. Getting some Shire vibes from this music and forest. Yes, yeah, it's very pleasant, isn't it? But it is meant to be, you know, an afterlife. It's meant to be somewhat pleasant. Although no, I don't want to demolish the house. I want to build a house up. But so far we haven't got much in the way of crafting options. So let's see. Let's expand the map a little bit this way. I'm not sure what that instrument is. Would it be a wood flute, maybe? A bass recorder? This definitely feels like parts of southern England. Slightly rolling, a rolling verdant landscape with mature oaks. Come on now, I need to find some more skills. There's another dandelion. Skills, making things, craftable materials, and crucially clothes. I want some clothes. Oh, we're entering a sort of a pine forest. Slightly different part. Oh, this is the Black Forest. This is where apparently things are dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Hugin did warn me. Oh. Fur. Fir tree. Fir cone. New material. What's the sky look like? The sky is, well, at night you can sort of see the. Oh, there you go. I think they're meant to be the roots of the of Yggdrasil, the world tree. That Odin set this Valheim, Valheim adrift, according to the mythology of the game, by cutting some of the roots of the tree away from Yggdrasil. I died. Oh no, I'm going to start miles away, aren't I? Miles away. Build a rudimentary shelter as soon as possible. Well, I would do if I knew how. Yeah. So I think, yeah, that's the route going up into space that's been kind of hacked at, and Odin set all of this stuff adrift. Where is Where are we? Where did I die? I died down here, so way to the south. I need to go this way. Want any chance of getting this stuff back? Gonna pick a strawberry, a raspberry rather, while we're here. A boar. Yeah, it is a boar trying to get me. Don't be such a boar. Ah, still chasing me. Chasing me as I try and get maybe enough materials as I go to make an axe. Yeah, actually, I was going to say that. It's a little bit like Halo in that sense. The fact that you can see the ring in any given place going off into space. The ring of the Halo. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Oh no, okay, good, good. Oh, hello. Another rune stone. Hold, traveller, bear witness to my warning. We are many who have come before you, carried here by Odin's will to do his work. The path ahead is hard, the dangers are great. If you hold your life dear, keep to these meadows and make your dwelling away from the trees. Fear the horned one, spare his kin. And spare his kin. Fear the horned one. Kind of, maybe that's where the metal soundtrack for the trailer comes from. It's kind of hard coming up with a good riff when you've got such chill music in your ears. Oh, so my grave is over here. I'll be entering the Black Forest Ghetto soon. I like the variation in foliage. I like the gradation, I suppose, of foliage as we get deeper into the forest. That's quite well realised, isn't it? Time to roleplay as a hobbit. Yes, exactly. Yeah. What about second breakfast? I don't think he knows about second breakfast, Pip. 11's is luncheon, supper. Where's my grave? My grave's over here. There's my grave. Okay, got stone, wood, some other bits and bobs. Oh, there's a rudimentary shelter. Oh! Oh, some sort of pestilence has got me. Run back to the meadow. Back to the meadow. Mushroom, yep. Doesn't tell you specifically which mushroom though. I could be picking anything. It says, make a shelter as soon as possible. How does one make a shelter? Oh, go away, boar. Didn't even know you were there. I don't even know how to make a fire yet. Craft stone axe, club, hammer, torch. Maybe I do actually have to knock down a wall or something to learn how to make it. Maybe that is actually how it works. Let's find one of these. Yeah, it's a beautiful sky box. Okay, let's knock this thing down then, just to see if we can figure out how it ticks. The flies sound is interesting. I wonder, are they indicating that the house is rotting? Is that it? You are sheltered. You are exposed. Ah! So this was shelter! Rats. So now, tab. Rag tunic. Yes, let's put that on. How do we equip that? No, don't just chuck it on the ground. Pick it up, man. How can we put that on? Let's put it into numbers. 8. Equipping rag tunic. Okay, cool. I have some clothes, finally. Looks like Minecraft where you line stuff up and hit craft. Do you think? So, let's see. These are the recipes, I suppose. I'm just going to destroy it, put something that was a rudimentary shelter. I haven't learned how to make a shelter. So if we put some wood down, we can pick it up. That's about it, it seems. Although Hugin appears to have gone away, our tutorial raven. Maybe I've wandered too far from the stone circle up there. You could do. I mean, okay, if you look it up, if there's something that you think I can just do, then go ahead, yeah, let me know. But if there's something that that you think I'm likely to experiment with and discover, then maybe just give me a clue, I guess. But if it's essentially just something that you need a forum for lack of a tutorial, then I think that's okay to share the knowledge. The meadows are getting awfully close to Eikthyr, the monster down there, which I have to fight apparently to prove my worth. So I think the world itself, the server is procedurally generated. Looks like there's a seed code, much as there is, for example, in Minecraft, that tells the game, what resources are in the world, how to spread them out, all this kind of thing. Stump, beech seeds, new material. Resin. Ah, grayling, go away. Register location. Map already added. Okay. I mean, the ability to make a fire would be wonderful. So there's a building menu when you use the hammer mallet. Start with a found it. Okay, so I need to make a hammer or mallet. Hammer, club, hammer. Aha! New build piece, campfire, cooking station, workbench. Right. There we go. Pick up the torch. 2. Mouse to build menu. Campfire. Mystical force in this area stops you. Ugh. Can I put my fire up by the shelter up here? Thank you for that, Nolan. Thank you. That was a good level of hint. How do I Let's go to here. Okay, cool. Let's talk to Hugin. With this tool, you'll raise mighty halls, towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Thank you for that. Well, and I kind of expected that there might be an issue in terms of tutorials, as I say, early access and all that. You kind of it kind of goes with the territory. But it's good to know. So let's see. Can we put a fire near the shelter? Would be wonderful, wunderbar. Oh, go away, wild brew. Oh. Seriously? Where have you gone? Ow! 2 wild boars. Ah! At least they died near the stone circle. It's fine. Okay, what a weird... out of the context of a computer game, what a strange thing to say. At least I died near a stone circle. It's fine. So my grave should be up here somewhere. Stupid wild boar. Open. Retrieved. Go away. Axe. Okay, so I need to make another. Can we craft another stone axe? We can. Let's put it on 1. Go to tab. Pardon me. Getting flashbacks from World of Warcraft. Do you know, that's one game I haven't played, oddly enough. And yet I'm pretty sure it would be right up my alley. I used to play a lot of Guild Wars as a teenager. So let's put on our clothes. Equipping rag tunic. And now let's get back to the task of maybe putting a fireplace down near my beautiful miniature house here. Oh, come on, wild boars. Can you not? So can we put it inside the house? Ow! Oh, go away, go away! Right, okay. Raw meat added, leather scraps added, grand, okay. Let's put a fireplace in. Missing requirements. Ah, stone! Ah, I need stone. It's always the way. Resting bonus of the fire in the house. Oh, that's good to know. Stone, okay. So now back to the lab again. Back to my little house. Get the mallet out. Okay, this is growing on me now, a little bit by bit. Can we place it here? Missing requirement. I need more stone. How many stone do I need? Apparently more stone, okay. Fine. There's just never enough stone. Stone, stone. Now, can we put our fireplace down somewhere? Hopefully it's looking more likely. quickly. Yes, it's no longer greyed out, so that's probably an indication that that's doable. Let's go back to our little house. House on the prairie. There's a fire inside the shack. The shack, the shanty, the shack. Right. Invalid placement. Oh, okay, this must be too small for a fire. Can I put a fire there? I can put a fire next to the shack. Okay, well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Resting. Okay, so the fire being next to the house means you can rest inside the house. That's good to know. Comfort. Shelter. Fire. Nice. Now, can we... What can we build? Wood stack. I can build a wood stack. Oh, no, I set myself on fire. Ah! I died in flames. Because I walked through the fire. That was bound to happen. In hindsight, bound to happen. I got my grave. Items recovered. Now then, I had a wood stack I was going to place. Can we place it here? We can. I only need 50 wood for a wood stack. Apparently. Right, tunic on again. Oh no, yeah, exactly. Well, if you will walk through fire, what do you expect? It's actually it's an unusual level of detail to have that. I mean, like even in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can walk through fire and not die. Hello, Smig. I hate when I accidentally walk through fire in real life. Yes, you know. But yeah, as I say, it's not guaranteed always that a fire will burn you in a computer game. Even high-end Rockstar productions. Workbench. That's what I needed to make. I needed to make a workbench. Crafting. Cooking station, repair, building, furniture, crafting. So workbench. I suppose I could put a workbench. No, it'd be nice to have it there. Hooray! Hello, Hugin. The workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Good. Good. So this means I can fix up my little house. Building. Repair. Oh, cool. So each bit has a little life bar that you can click. You can left click to repair and fill up that bit's life bar. That's a good idea. Finally, this afterlife is starting to take shape. Can we put a new bit of roof in, though? Wood wall. Thatch roof, 26 degrees. Invalid placement. Oh, I see. Right. Let's go outside and see. Put it here. Oh, we can rotate it using the mouse wheel. And then up a bit. Can we put you there? I'm not sure that counts. Mouse 3 remove. Yeah. Oh no, did I remove a good bit of roof then? No, all's good. Thatch roof corner. Thatch roof corner. Thatch roof ridge. How do we place this exactly where we want it to be? L shift snoggle tapping option. Snaggle toggle snapping options. Okay. Okay, so that sort of helps you. Is that right? Take a look inside. Yeah. No, not quite, but... There. That's better. So now if we go to here... I'm not sure that's the right piece of roof. What other roof bits do we have? Thatch roof, is that? I think that's it. Aha! Don't walk into the fire. Don't walk into the fire, my friend. You will only hurt yourself. Yay, we have a roof. We have a roof. We have a roof. That is pleasing. Now, can we put you in there? Is that right? I think that might be right. I quite like having some of those openings though, they're almost like little windows. Because you are sheltered in here, yeah. Yeah, and we'll put one in there. Interestingly, though, in terms of this being a Viking game, as it were, his first tool really should be a metal axe. His building tool, that is. A mallet isn't necessarily going to be the thing that's most useful for building a structure like this at that time. Obviously, mallets are always good, but you don't, in that sense, you could use, The axe would be the thing that shapes everything, and you can just use a rock if you have to put stuff in place. Or just, was it an encourager, as a friend of mine once said. This is the encourager. Yay! So can we build furniture for the little house? Chopping block. Missing requirement, flint and wood. Well, definitely haven't got 10 flint. Cooking station. Let's put that by the fire, shall we? Makes sense. Furniture. Bed. Need more wood. More wood required, my lord. Better go and get some more wood. So yes, okay, this game is starting to make more and more sense to me now. But it's not. Again, it's not the. It's not quite what I expected. But it is now a familiar genre. It kind of makes sense to me. Yes, I've adopted this little hut as my own, building it up. It's going to be a little bothy, and from there I can maybe think about making a grander house nearby. This will keep me dry. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. Right. Ooh, can we fix? Does that need fixing? Ah, yes, we can put this. No, no, I'm on fire again. Let's put a bed in there. Yay. Put our hammer away. Hello, Hugin. Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would be some chests where you can store items. It is good practice always to have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen to you while exploring. It also looks like I'm hungry, so I'll eat a raspberry. Thank you, Hugin, for the or Hugin for the tip. So yes, this is starting to make sense now. Too far, workbench. So I wonder how we use the cooking station. Cook item. You need to have lit a fire under the cooking station. Oh, okay. So if we... Let's delete this one. Place this one over the fire, which makes sense, really, doesn't it? And then put our hammer away. Cook food. Cook food. Yay! Finally, you can sleep after days in the afterlife, meandering like a fool. Pretty sure I had nice. Or maybe I'm imagining that I had nicer clothes than this one out when I arrived, but yeah. I arrived in the middle of the night and got my, promptly got my backside handed to me. Lost lots of, all sense of time and space, but eventually we started to figure things out. Hey, yes, we can fix that. No, I don't want to, let's see, can we just select hammer? There we go. that. Repair that. Repair that. Repair that. Lots of stuff needing repairing. There we go. Anything else here need repairing? Oh, the floor. The floor needs repairing. Oh no. There we go. Hey. Now we have a nice solid house. So put those away. And then we can retrieve the cooked things. Claim Ulrich Hagbard's bed. Spawn point set. Nice, so now when I die, I'll wake up in my bed like it was a horrible dream. I like to see a survival game as a hunter-gatherer in a nomadic life. Well, and that's the thing, this is the thing that I was sort of getting at before. Is that it's interesting that in this Norse slash inverted commas Viking game, you start off essentially doing the hunter-gatherer nomadic sort of middle Stone Age type thing, and that seems to be fairly standard across the genre. You know, I mean, isn't there a game where you start out naked? I forgot what the game's called now. Is it Rust or something? You start out completely nude. Nude, maybe with a pipe, I think. I seem to recall. And there's lots of people just running around wild. And presumably, if I had 9 other people on this server, that would be similar. There'd be people running around trying to survive, find ways to survive. Is it? Let's see if it's snowing. It is snowing, but not too badly. Okay, cool. I think with that in mind, I might just need to go and quickly make sure the part of the back garden is secure, because I've got some stuff out earlier that I was DIYing with. I'll just be a second. I'm just going to pause this. Well, this doesn't mean that stuff can't attack me though, so a bit nerve-wracking. Back in a sec. Will shout if you're getting attacked. Indeed, yes, I would have heard you. And come running. Okay. So it's gone dark. Now I wonder what it is, what I can do with this guy now that, because you know, it's on its way out. Oh, can you sort of fix it? No, no, it does not. You can necessarily. Or maybe you can. Maybe you can repair items. So if I go tab, get my hammer out, repair. It's not immediately obvious. Maybe I need to be at my workbench. At the workbench. Crafting station needs a roof. Interesting. How do we make a roof for this? Round pole fence. Wood wall. Sure, there's a wood wall down. Missing requirement, that being wood. Are there seasons in this game? That's a good question. I'm not sure actually. And also, as I say, with it being early access, it's not entirely necessarily yet clear what what is yet to be changed. So they may well add seasons, even if they're not yet in the game. Leather scraps. Need more wood. So we can find a tree. Oh no. Grayling. I don't really want to chop down mature trees, so if we can find like, yeah, smaller trees. I like this shadow that the wood is the fire is casting via the cooking station. That's quite pleasant. Quite a nice little detail. You feel cold. You feel cold. So now, can I put a simple bit of roof on top of that? Is that going to be enough to let me use the workstation? It is. Oh, hey, that's pleasing. Indeed, it is cold. I don't feel rested anymore. It's very cold, isn't it? I think it's minus. Let's see. Oh no, it's 1 degree at the moment here, but I think that's hence it can snow because it's just above freezing. Yesterday, I think we got down to -4, -5. Possibly set to be colder tonight. Flint knife. Oh, wood shield. Wood tower shield. Flint spear. It's all about the wood. We need more wood. More wood. More wood. You're getting warmer. You feel cold. getting warm? Well, I did say that you could sleep the night away in your bed, didn't it? That would be pleasing. And have some edible foods. Coal. Do I not have some cooked meat? Mushroom. Could have sworn I'd cooked some food. Well, I'll eat another raspberry. And sleep for a bit. Minus 22 degrees is very cold. Oh. Back with a greasy chicken leg. 9 minus 0 Fahrenheit in Minnesota. Minus 1 feels like minus 7. Yeah, the wind chill has been harsh, definitely. The other day I was doing some emergency sealing on the shed door just to stop water coming in, and the wind chill, my fingers felt like they were on fire. It was incredibly painful after just about 3 minutes. It was ridiculous. It's the coldest it's been in 27 years. Minus 36. With Michael. Well, you know, it's not a competition. No, I used to live in North Wales, one of the wettest parts of the UK. We would often have the title of the wettest, and then somewhere in Northern Ireland would take it from us, and then it would come back again, depending on annual rainfall. And there used to get a lot of snow there as well. Some of my fondest winter memories of being up in the mountains when it snowed. Viewers from all over the world, it seems. Apparently so. Apparently so. Interesting people from all manner of different places. Some of them are in freezers, apparently. Oh, yeah, indeed. Are we talking to... Oh, what is it? It's called Cold Air, isn't it? There's a story by H.P. Lovecraft where there's a guy who's... Well, it was to do with with a fear of air conditioning. Well, that was the horror MacGuffin in the story. And the idea was that it was possible to prolong your life unnaturally using cold air from air conditioning. Mr. Lovecraft was a curious fellow. A shield. Nice. If only we could get arrows. We can make a bow if we have more leather scraps. Okay, so now we're on to... But again, this is all a bit kind of, you know, Mesolithic. Considering this is a place where, you know, Odin has sent us to combat evils that would assail reality. Starting off in one of the Stone Ages, it's a bit, you know... If we can surely to goodness we can repair. So repair, okay. That's just repairing what's... So if we go to tab, drop this in front of us, can we repair it in the landscape? Is that the idea? Can we sort of... No, we can't. up again and it's still... Can we fix it at the workbench? It's just, it'd be nice to be able to fix items instead of just having them be damaged. Is that how we're colonizing the galaxy? Cold air from air conditioners. Work, okay. Craft upgrade. Repair an item, repaired stone axe. Oh, there we go. So this box here must sort of just populate with stuff that needs repairing. Or maybe stuff that you can repair. And then you click on that to fix that stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Do you know, I'm starting to understand that that article that talked about this being a good survival game. I'm starting to find this really quite satisfying, actually. Need leather pieces. That means hitting wild boar with an axe, because we're not going to be able to get anywhere near the deer until we have a bow and arrow. Or bow and arrows. Oh, there's a neck. Tail, but that's not what really what we're after. It's interesting how just that one thing, Nolan, with the making mallet, unlocked so much of what this game is about. Yeah, that is. It is interesting how. But again, presumably in the finished version of the game there'll be a little tutorial or something at the beginning. Come on, well, oh, there's a boar. Hit me with your best shots, wild boar. Now, of course, historically, you'd need a spear to get it to have a chance against a wild boar. It'd be something that you'd kind of wedge in the ground and let the boar come to you. But then again, also historically, you wouldn't have greylings wandering the forest, attempting to murder you. I think I prefer the music was only on randomly for short times. It would be nice to hear some ambient sounds like the wind, rain, birdsong, water in the world. Makes the music more powerful when it does come in for a short minute or two. I agree, yeah. Yeah. It's starting to feel a little bit, generic, I suppose, in the background. Yeah, it's functional though, it's pleasant enough. So let's see, how many more leather scraps do we need for our bow? Crude bow, craft. Arrows, craft. Okay. So if we close this, press 7 to get out our bow. Oh, that is a crude bow. Wow. Wowzers. See, zoom in a little bit there. That's a very crude bow. Can we now? Oh no, the deer's running away. No, that was rubbish. Rubbish. And there doesn't appear really to be a stealth mechanic. You know, you can't really crouch and sneak up on the deer. No. Don't seem to be able to pick up your arrows either, having missed. Where's the deer gone? Oh, rats! Okay. Hey! Could eat another bite. Okay. Should we put the mushroom, the raspberries in at number 5? In at number 5, raspberries. You can't eat more raspberries. I wonder if being downwind would help. Yeah, that could be that. That is interesting speculation. Presumably, yes. That is, there is a wind direction being indicated by the lines in the air. So what have you heard about this game then, Beck? As much as you said, meat's back on the menu, boy. Nice reference. About this game, because you were saying that you'd heard good things. Ah, no! Shoot! Wild and frightened wild boar. Well, it's more scared of you than you are of it. Another runestone. Long ages past, when the old father Odin united the worlds, he threw down the Vanir, the giants, and those creatures older than any others. The greatest of them could not be killed, but were instead forsaken, exiled here to Valheim for eternity. When they tread the earth, the lesser creatures jump like crumbs on a drum skin. You will know them when you see them. That sounds a little bit like Shadow of the Colossus. Hello, Greyling. Isn't the name of a government minister Chris Greyling? Who were apparently shooting arrows at in the woods. How are we doing for arrows? There's 7, I guess. 7 left. So I think the arrow on the... Oh, rats. I think the arrow on the map is the direction that your camera is facing in, as opposed to... bring up the map. Oh no, that doesn't apply in this instance, but... Yeah, it's just underneath my floating logo there, top right. So it's the direction of your camera, not necessarily the direction that the protagonist is facing. I'm not sure, so I'm finding this relaxing. This is quite nice and fun in that sense, but I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy the idea of combat with these big monsters that are being teased in the game. I wonder if the control scheme's going to be able to hold up to that. That's a good question. Pick up stone, pick up stone, pick up stone. Yeah, if anyone from oh, what's it called? GCHQ is listening. Obviously, I am not talking about assassinating Chris Grayling in the wood with bow and arrows. I actually have a friend who works for GCHQ. They are not allowed to talk about their role, and so far they have done a very good job at not talking about what they do. I have another friend who works, they just say, I work for the government. You're like, okay. And they're a mathematician. And you sort of say, well, how are you applying your maths? And they say, well, I can't really tell you. All I can say, it has to do with things going up and coming down again. And you just go, okay, interesting. The gorge is quite nice. The lighting is... I think the lighting is one of the better things about this game, actually. It's got a nice, soft, pleasant... So I'd say quite a warm feeling, or look to it. The texture from a distance on the gorge is a bit repetitive, but I think that might be a slight... What's it called? A moire effect? Where actually quite detailed textures from a distance take on a sort of a... So this sort of texture from a distance looks like that, through no fault necessarily of design. It's an artifact of how excuse me, how the game deals with those textures from a distance. There was a stone up there I wanted to read, but I've slid all the way down the hill now. Get wet. Well, off we go, swimming. Oh. Was that a stamina issue? Alright, so you can't just swim forever. Otherwise you risk drowning. Yeah, some objects, even if it's just some more boulders perhaps. Layered textures too. Yeah, I think that would help. And I mean, the thing is, that happened with the first, with so-called vanilla Skyrim, didn't it? I seem to recall. There was an issue with mountain signs, looking at them from a distance, and they just take on this slightly Windows 95 wallpaper kind of look. Yeah, let's see if we can find that stone back up here again. leather scraps added. That's good. And the stone was on the ridge back here somewhere. Mist. Of course, Beck, you would be probably quite good at doing that sort of government work that you can't talk about, because you do a very good job of not talking about what you're up to in your game development life. Keep hoping for an announcement on Elder Scrolls 6, but it still feels years, if not decades, away. It does, and I think if they're not careful, it's going to end up being, you know, like Duke Nukem or something, where it can't possibly live up to the hype, or live up to what people are expecting. And actually, in that sense, that's probably one of the reasons that Half-Life Alex was the follow-up, as it were, to Half-Life 2. Because Half-Life 3 eventually just gets to a point where it can't, you know, it just can't live up to perceived incremental, you know, headcanon and fantasy wish lists and things that people will have for games. Oh, it needs to have a dynamic weather system and a moral system and a day and night cycle and etc. etc. Where the grass grows underfoot and the sky is blue overhead, there will always be a hearth and a home. Okay. Don't shoot your arrows at it. Just walk away. Walk away. Isn't Starfield due to come first? Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, look at that moon. Ooh, that's quite nice. Pretty. I heard like 2027 for Elder Scrolls 6, and that seems hopeful. I mean, the thing about Elder Scrolls 6 as well, that they're going to have to think very carefully about is how do you follow up Skyrim? You know, for so many people now, because Skyrim has been released and re-released so many times, Skyrim is the ultimate expression, and for many people, the only expression really of the Elder Scrolls games. You know, do this idea of the Dragonborn, you know, shouts and so on and so forth, and the other powers that come with that character. How do they follow that up in Elder Scrolls 6? Do they come up with a new mythic character? I suppose in the previous game, I guess the big mythic thing was the context, was the, you know, the Oblivion Gates and so on and so forth. So maybe they have to take you out of that role as maybe you're assisting, you know, the hero, as it were. 1 to 8 cook item. Okay, so these things cook. Oh no! Don't set yourself on fire! Don't die! Don't die! Hey, cooked meat. There we go. Maybe I just didn't pick it up before, possibly. Um, I found Skyrim boring. They make us an overpowered demigod immediately. I wanted to be a weak little bitch that has to work to get strong. You would do very well in some reenactor groups that I know. Yeah, where you have to start off as a slave. You can't just buy the best equipment straight away. Set self on fire. I feel warm. Um, no, yeah, I can see what you mean, and in that sense, that's also one of the reasons why D&D, the D&D framework that clearly Elder Scrolls and Skyrim in particular was trying to sort of to build on. One of the things that they missed out is the fact that actually the best D&D stories tend to be ones where you are an observer of great things, and you know, monsters and wizards and aristocrats, etc., doing their thing, but you are a lowly so and so who is oh, that made me jumped at me in shadow, who has to sort of learn skills and develop trade relationships and so on and so forth to get your way in the world, and that's satisfying as opposed to just having it all handed to you on a plate. Skyrim has awful quests and writing. Yes and no. I think the writing, if you count the writing also to be the background documentation and how that ties in with the ability, for example, for dynamic story, player-driven storylines to manifest, I think actually Skyrim is quite good. I think probably certainly when I restarted Skyrim for the umpteenth time recently, I was a bit annoyed and irritated by the way that coincidences happen in dialogue. You know, you just happen to come into a room when someone else is leaving or something, and it goes, "Ah, I see you know my friend, I don't know, Hrothgar or something." So that, yeah, the use of coincidence and the slightly blunt, you know, stuff like the I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. That kind of stuff can definitely grind or grate on you after a while. But yes, with Skyrim, I think you do make your own story to a certain extent, and I think the game is actually quite adaptable and works well in that instance. I mean, the number of times I've found a document that refers to something in the landscape, and it doesn't give you a pointer on the map. It doesn't say now go there necessarily. I collected a boar trophy. It'll be something that's referred to almost as a geographical or a part of a mythic story that then you can uncover. Very satisfying. Most fun I had in Skyrim was my person quest to get Archmage at level. Did you manage it? Did you manage to be Archmage at level 1? I mean, just getting to the college would be an interesting experience, and not leveling up. You know, not. I suppose you could ignore no, even then, no, you'd still level up if you killed too many things. If you, you know, you could ignore the call to sort of to gain attributes, but that's still after leveling up, isn't it? You get the opportunity to add attributes. You got it. Well done. I'm impressed. Impressive. So let's see what else we can craft at our workstation. Oh yeah, can we upgrade the rag tunic to quality 2? Just need some more leather. Okay. let's go and get a wee bit more leather. Had to go to jail a lot to rest XP. Oh, interesting. Cunning, actually. It's a cunning use of the jail system. It's also a really interesting, you know, especially someone making that excuse in real life. Oh, I'm not a recidivist. I am. I'm trying to stay at level 1. Don't think I ever finished the story in Skyrim. Just did all the side quests and explored. And was this before you were live streaming, Beck? Because it's interesting how the other day you felt the need to sort of to elaborate and tell people that one could be moving through the quests more quickly on Days Gone. More meat, leather, scraps. Good. Reset, yes, to reset your XP. Do you find that's a thing amongst you know, with live streaming, is the expectation to make progress in the stream? Because sometimes I feel kind of bad that I'm quite happy just to meander around and just talk nonsense, as opposed to necessarily making serious progress. I mean, we have made some progress in this stream, which is good. Oh no! Take that, Greyling. Need some more leather scraps. Oh, cool. So you can get your shield and your axe out. That's pleasing. If you hold your... presumably the shield must act normally. In terms of defense, you don't actually have to... If you press 3, it just goes away again, as opposed to pressing another button. I'm concerned with Elder Scrolls 6 because they might have been using their best ideas for the MMO. Possibly, although actually the MMO is a different studio. I think it's licensed by Bethesda, but I don't think I don't think so. I hope not anyway. I think it depends on the streamer. I don't think my viewers come to see me complete a game. But Assassin's Creed Black Flags brought in some decent views, so I thought I'd ride the wave a little. Pun intended. Pun intended. This land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveller, in the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, the fruits and flowers of the forest. Lots of dandelions, no burdock yet though. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. They fear fire and the hand of man, but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them and let them eat of your stock. Roots of the ground are their pleasure. That's interesting. So you might be able to get a pet. Ooh. Right. Anyway, I need. I'm gonna get more leather. I need to hunt this boar here. Ah, rats! No, no! Ah! I just sat down. Out of arrow. Out of arrow. Get my shield out as well. Where'd you go? Oh. Oh, they both came up behind me. I know the devs who did a lot of art and writing for Elder Scrolls Online. Interesting. Microsoft has purchased Bethesda, I think. They did. Yes, they did. Which probably means Elder Scrolls content being Microsoft, probably at least timed exclusives. Although if they're clever, they won't, because they don't want to. There'll be an awful lot of people who will just, you know, like that didn't do, for example, you know, the Tomb Raider timed exclusives on Xbox didn't do that game any favors, as far as I can tell. Lots of people just waited to, you know, to spite it, really. Well, then again, I haven't seen the figures on that, but certainly in terms of community reputation, it didn't do them any favors. Rag Tunic. Upgrade. Required station level 2. Okay. How do we upgrade the station? Or do we just do that just by using it, perhaps? Ooh, there's a hoe we can make. I wonder if farming's going to come into this. Presumably. Ooh, standing wood torch and chest sign. Ooh. Should we put a standing wood torch somewhere here? Let's put it here, actually. By the workbench, I think that's a good idea. Sign. Where should we put the sign? Should we put a sign here saying, "Get off my land"? There we go. What do we want the sign to say? Sign does not need repairs. Can we not write on the sign? That's a shame. I enjoy your meandering stream, though. You explore a lot of games and different systems. Talk about lots of genres and nostalgic memories. Well, that's, yeah, and that's just I guess that's my natural inclination, I suppose. This game needs more ambient sound and or more variety in music. And I think I get the impression this sounds, doesn't it, like a placeholder music. It doesn't necessarily sound like an actual orchestration. It sounds more like a digital. It's not, obviously it's not MIDI, but I won't be surprised if it's well, I might be entirely wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's somewhat stock music, or music that's been at the very least composed and pulled together digitally. I might be doing the devs a great disservice there, so I'll have to look into that. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, it's raining. Ooh. That's quite pleasing. Chests. It's quite a big chest, actually. I wonder if we can get that in the house. Oh yeah, we can. I like that you can place it at an angle, and presumably, yeah, you can rotate it using the mouse wheel. That is quite pleasing. Open chest. Install things in the chest. Shall we store boar trophy? Oh, actually, no, we can put a boar trophy up in the house. Oh, no, no. Just let's throw it over there. Go pick it up again. Pick it up. Miscellaneous crafting building furniture. Can we put a standard wood torch inside the house here? We can. Missing requirement. I need more wood. Let's go get some more wood then. Come here, beech tree. Did you ever play Black and White, the God game? I haven't. No, I've heard of it. I've absolutely heard of it. But it's one of those games that, because I was absolutely a console boy growing up, for various reasons, in particular financial, didn't really have a PC game. No, sorry, a serious PC rig in the house until I was in my late teens, and even then, after that, computers, it was laptops for uni work, etc. So I never really got into games of that generation. I've heard it's good though. I have heard good things. Let's give it a go at some point. So let's put light just here, shall we? Hopefully that won't set the roof on fire. That would be so tragic, wouldn't it, if I burned my house down. Farmer's tool for working the earth. Yeah. Let's craft that one. New build piece. So what can we build now? Stake wall. Oh, looks like it could be useful, doesn't it? Oh, there's Hugin again. I need more wood. Okay. Hello, Hugin. This tool is used for landscaping. You could say it's the perfect complement to the hammer. Use it to clear the ground and manipulate the terrain. It is easier to create buildings on level ground. There you go. Plant a level garden, a lovely garden, perhaps. Yep, that's a good idea. For its time, it was outstanding. Well, as I say, I've definitely heard good things. Excuse me. Actually, with the hoe, I suppose we could level out this area a bit and think about expanding. Oh, we little put. Although I am wet. Oh wow! So being inside wet, the rate of your wetness speeds up in terms of drying out. That's quite cool. So outside, it's 2 minutes that you're wet, and you're just staying as wet, presumably because it's raining constantly. When you go inside, the seconds speed up. Interesting. store a pine cone in there. And some, is it beech seeds? Beech seeds. Flint. Let's put this torch in there for now. And the dandelion. The dandy man. Eat another bite. Okay. Let's eat some cooked meat. Sweet. You can't eat more cooked meat, are you insane? Still very gently snowing. Quite pleasant actually, seeing the snow come down. Just a second. Just got asked if I could do something. But I'm never do why. Oh, okay, yeah. Bubble friend wants to come over. She's done her work for the week, and we're going to play Broken Sword. So I guess, well, I've been asked if I could message when I'm done with my live stream. I think that's an invitation to end my live stream by my lovely wife, which is fair enough. I think this is a good place to end for now. I think we've learned a lot. I've definitely learned a lot. Have a sense, sort of how I want to proceed. We can try and make a nice big, a longhouse, yeah, Viking longhouse, worthy of Valhalla. Now that we've got the hoe, we can sort of flatten out the ground a wee bit as well. Have to go shovel some snow now and make a pot of coffee. Thanks for the stream. Have a good day, everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone have a good day. Lovely evening. Perfect timing, precisely. It's fortuitous timing. Beck said he'd be right back, but I'm sure he'll forgive me for heading off. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a real pleasure, like a genuine pleasure actually, trying to figure this out together. And I suppose all that remains is for me to say, if I can escape this, there we go. It's basically just to say thank you as ever, and until next time, do take care. Bye bye.